So I know that there's a lot of people out there at the moment, and that are getting scammed by um, devious online methods. Now, here's one that really showed up for me yesterday or last night when I was doing some work for a client. Excuse me, I'm just just coming out of bout of COVID, unfortunately. So I got a paid ad in my Facebook feed, and it was this post here, and it was these guys are selling a 20-foot container with a with two roller doors at our Christchurch depot. Asking price is $5,000, including delivery anywhere. Okay, so that really threw up a red flag for me. I was like, whoa, this is way too cheap. Like, this is, you know, it's a almost a quarter of the price it should be. So, because I have clients that are in this container industry here in New Zealand, selling containers, moving containers, modifying containers, container shelters, installing shelters, all this sort of stuff. So I've got a bit of an eye for it, and I've actually built a website around called shippingcontainertraders.co.nz, where people can actually go and purchase containers from there. And we align you with verified shipping container sales companies in New Zealand, because this is rife. People are getting scammed left, right, and sideways. Look at the comments on here. There's 15 comments, and people are really falling for it. Okay, not just that post. There are other posts as well. This person wants it delivered to Okaihau up in Northland. How much is this one? 5,000 as well. For a side opening container. That's ridiculous. Okay. These guys are really. This one's $6,500 for a 40-footer with two roller doors in it. It's incredible. Here's another one. What's this one? It's $6,000, and it's a pop up. It's been lined. It's got a strong PA door in this end. Your normal opening doors on the other end, and you got your two cafe door, serving doors there for $6,000. Wow, that's ridiculous. So there's a whole heap of stuff on here that looks too good to be true. So I thought, let's look at this. Let's look at this photo here. So if you right click and then search image with Google, Google will look at that photo and go, oh, we'll see where else this is on the internet. So it brings it up, and you can look at partial photos, which I'll show you in a tick. And I was like, wow, that looks those containers look very similar. Look at that picture there, they're identical. So I clicked on it, and I went to here, Royal Shipping Containers. It's not Royal Wolf, because they've only got 7 likes and 8 followers, and it's somewhere in the States, because that's a +1 telephone number. But they're at Gmail, they're using a Wix site for their website, and hello, here it is here. The exact same, there's that photo from before, the exact same photo. The tree, everything is absolutely identical, it's just been cropped a little. Okay, so I'm thinking, man, this is dodgy as, because this one here, this was November the 5th, 2021. Okay. Excuse me. So, and there are, they don't have too much on this site. It's only small, but it's been left. So we go back to these guys, and I look at their cover photo, and they look like fairly good looking people. So let's see who these people are. So we get our little box here, and we shove it up to here, and let's just look at this part of the photo and see if we can find them. Oh, Here we go. If we click on this, it takes us to LinkedIn. Jane Billing. Okay, Billy Box Limited. 0800 number. Maybe it is New Zealand, but that doesn't look right. That's 0800 number for the UK. Okay, so these guys are going around the internet and they're taking images. If we go to their website. Okay, and there we go. That image is on the website for these guys, yeah? So they've been able to go and find these photos and, and put them on their Facebook page, posing as a New Zealand company. That is dodgy as. Let's get rid of that there. I'm going to keep this one up for a minute, though. So I wanted to look at these guys a little further. Okay, and get a bit more. So they're Kiwi Aussie Containers.com, they call themselves. Let's close this. So they've got a website which everything everything looks out of whack. Their social media links up the top don't work. But I scroll to the very bottom, and there's a couple of things that stand out for me. They've got two addresses. They've got a Christchurch address in New Zealand and a Brisbane address in Australia. I know of both of those addresses, funny enough. The Curlew Street one, Port of Brisbane. If we search that one, you'll find, if we go into Street View, it's ACFS, which is a big container movement company, okay, which I did a bit of driving for back in 2013, taking empty containers from the empty container storage depot to the to the other area within the port. So I know it's not them. They don't sell these containers. They're a shipping company. Okay. Oops. And furthermore, they've got a 02 number, which is Sydney, in New South Wales, not Queensland. Queensland is 07. Okay. And then 38 Nuttall Drive, Hillsborough and Christchurch. So this is a depot for Hilton haulage, okay, which I know are affiliated with another container company that I did some work for. So unless it's them, but I can't see that they would actually go and do these types of things. They've got their own shipping container sales company that they would sell that through. So that's not correct either, to me. Okay. And there's a whole heap of things. Like this image here. I went and we'll search that image with Google. If we go to their Facebook page, we'll find that image on there exactly, verbatim. Okay, so if we go to see all photos, there it is there. Okay. Exactly the same image from a Canadian company's website. Okay, so these people are getting scammed. Where from, you say? How can we close these guys down? So the one of the biggest things we want to look at now is, where are they? Okay, so if we go to the about part of their Facebook page, and we go to page transparency, and we go see all, we'll see that this page was created on the 27th of January 2023. It was Oz Intermodal Containers. Then they changed their name to NZ Oz Intermodal Containers twice. Here's the biggie. The primary region or country region location for the people who manage this page include, there's 5 admins in Cameroon. Okay. Africa. These guys are currently running ads. Ads in this industry aren't cheap. Okay, so these guys are scamming a lot of people a lot of money, and here's the ad that I saw. It started running on January the 31st, and they're running it on Facebook, they're running it on Instagram, and they're running it on Messenger. Okay? We need to get out there and report these guys. Click on here. Report it for fraud or scam. And fake page. Get out there and report them, and let's clean this industry up for New Zealand. Okay? If you're in a business and you only deal with people in New Zealand, watch my other video on how to stop the scammers, and block all of the countries, or just only show your Facebook page to companies in New Zealand, because this is real. We have business owners in New Zealand that are missing out on business, but worse, we've got Kiwis reaching out to these lowlifes, thinking they're getting a good deal, and it's a deal that's too good to be true. You got to ask yourself, if it looks like a dog and barks like a dog, it's probably a dog. Okay, but these people are getting scammed out of their money. They're paying this $5,000 and nothing shows up. It's going to Cameroon, and these people are rubbing their hands together. Okay, so we need to stop this. We need to report these guys, and we need to make everyone else that we know aware that this is out here. If nothing else, if you don't want to report it or anything like that, just be aware. Stop buying things on Marketplace. Use reputable companies. Yes, some of those reputable companies are on Marketplace, but don't purchase from there. Use it to find them and then talk to them on their website and on the telephone, and do a FaceTime so you can see exactly what you're purchasing.